Welcome to the live session from Forex Trading Wizard Academy. Traders, hope that you had a great day. So beginning with another trading day, here you can see that the market is pretty volatile at the moment. We're looking at quite a few instruments to see what kind of trading opportunity we have. You can see XAUUSD currently showing pretty impressive price action in that area, and if you look at the 4-hour, you can see the market has broken this low and then grab that liquidity. There is a bounce here. So looking at here on XAUUSD as well as other instruments showing impressive at the moment. What we can see that from the lower time frame price action as well, XAUUSD showing pretty impressively bullish. After this inverted head and shoulder, we saw that breakout, pullback, another bounce, pullback. So the market is potentially bullish at the moment. So in this bull market, what we can expect for the price to create a new higher high here? What do you see that in that area? We will be looking for potential trading opportunity in the market. Let's see where the price is heading to, and based on that we can look for entry opportunity. So let's see where we can find trading opportunity for this session. And before I do the full analysis, also guys, traders, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. So let's look at on XAUUSD to see how the market might be doing. Looking at so you can see that XAUUSD, this is a bull market in that area, which is pretty strongly bullish at the moment. And in this bullish market, Okay, so here we can see XAU USD, guys. Hope that you guys have a great day. And I was looking at gold here to see how the market might be doing. And in this market, if we closely look at, we can see the market trend was, it's a pretty strong bull market at the moment. And in this bullish market, okay, so here is bullish market, the price is, there is a bounce, pullback, another bounce, pullback, another bounce, pullback, and the market is forming series of higher high and higher low, which is basically a bullish market structure. And in this bull market, from this support level, there is a bounce. With that bounce, what we can expect for the price to retest and then to continue to rise to create a new higher high. So looking at the 1 hour and the lower time frame, looking at the 30 minutes, we can see that after this breakdown here to the liquidity zone, there is a strong bounce. And with this bounce, we can expect for the price to go ahead and then to create a new higher high. Looking at the lower time frame 1 hour chart here, also this is where an important level here, which is a support level. Okay, so from that support, breakdown, bounce back, expecting for the market to move back up and then trend to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at XAUSD, we can see that GBP, JPY, and dollar yen, euro dollar also will be looking at. First of all, I would like to see the XAU USD market structure to see that potential trending opportunity. And looking at daily chart, we can see that from the daily perspective, this is a daily bull market. Okay, so from here, a strong impulse on the daily, followed by this pullback, and we can see another impulse followed by deeper pullback, another impulse. We can see the market, in fact, in that area. Okay, so this is a support, and here is with this level here. Okay, so you can see this is an important level, right? So this is a support level here, and in that support, what we can see, the market tested this low and then have got a bounce to the upside. What we can see on the 1 hour chart, the market is forming a potential inverted head and shoulder and then having a breakout from that inverted head and shoulder. And therefore, the bias in this market is bullish. We'll be looking for entry opportunity on the upside potentially as soon as we will find it. Let's find out that the best opportunity to take in the market. Good morning. Thank you very much. Good morning, coach. Hello. Good morning. Thank you. Good day. Good afternoon. Thank you very much. No sound. I think sound should be okay. Welcome. Please explain liquidity gap. Yeah, we'll be looking at that. Okay, so we'll be looking at liquidity gap very soon. So liquidity gap, let's understand the liquidity gap, how it might be impacting the overall picture. Now, if you guys look at, you can see that liquidity gap is where the smart money trade the market. Okay, the way the smart money trade the market is based on liquidity. So if you look at here, you can see, let's say this is a level here, and in that level there is a trend creating series of lower high and lower low. All right, so we can see series of lower high and lower low. So it's a downtrend, and in that downtrend, so if you guys look at it, you can see this is a downtrend creating series of lower high and lower low, which is in fact an important price action. The market trend is down, creating series of lower high and lower low, which is in a downtrend, and there is a channel here. Okay, so which is an important price action. Now in this channel, okay, so when the market is trending in a downtrend, expecting for the price to break below, grab liquidity, and then potentially to trend towards the downside. So therefore, if we look at this market, when the market trend, at some point we could see that this market might be breaking from the structure. Okay, so and when the market breaks from the structure, okay, so when the market breaks from the structure where the price grab liquidity, all right, so and how does the price grab liquidity? Means that when the market in a downtrend, for example, okay, so if you see that a market in a downtrend, what does that mean? That there is a lot of selling pressure in that market. So those who sold in that area, from that zone, you see the market drop to that support, and then another drop to the support, and another drop to the support. Okay, so the market trend is, when you see the market is trending, that's where the price, the sellers putting that pressure in that market. And when you see the seller putting pressure in that market, that's where the market in a downtrend. Now, if the market bounce back up, at some point you will see the buyers might coming in the market, and or the sellers closing some of their sell position, and the market reverse to any of this previous swing level. And once you see the market move to any of this previous swing level where there is a liquidity grab, and that's where you will see the market is in a liquidity grab, because once it has broken this swing level, all right, so it grabbed that swing level, that's where the market grab liquidity. And with that liquidity grab, as all those sellers, all right, so all those sellers stopped out, that's where we could see the market in a trend. Okay, so it changes from uptrend to a downtrend again, and that's where the most important trading opportunity comes in play in the market. So this is how, if you guys look at it, you can see in a trending market, this is where the market creates a channel, and we can see the market. This is where the opportunity comes, because the smart money comes in the market when there is a liquidity grab. All right, so this is how we can understand the liquidity grab. More in-depth understanding we can also, if you guys, for those who are in the academy, you can find the courses available in the dashboard where you can learn exactly how to analyze and how to understand the liquidity grab. I hope that you guys enjoying the live session that we are doing every single day. Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every single day. So you can see that on XAUUSD in a downtrend. Now at the moment, what we can see for this market here is from this level, there is a big drop to the support level. And with that support break, there is an immediate rejection. So the market, what it is doing here is that in this area, okay, so this is a channel, and in this channel it was dropping from that resistance line to this support level, and it grabbed the liquidity. Once it grabbed the liquidity, we can see that there is a bounce here. And with this bounce, we can expect for this market to trend to the upside to create a new higher high. So this is where the market, if you look at it, you can see it might form an inverted head and shoulder on XAUSD. This is the 1 hour chart, and I think that the market may form an inverted head and shoulder. And after forming that inverted head and shoulder, we can expect for the price to bounce back up and then to create a new higher high. So this is the price action confirmation that we can look at on XAUUSD. So 30 minutes price action here as well. From this support level, there is a very strong breakout followed by this pullback, and we can see that the market here is from the 30 minutes also, as there is a bounce. What I think that we may see a potential short-term upside bias here. If you look at the daily price action here, you can see this is the daily price action where from this daily impulse, pullback, another impulse, deeper pullback, and you can see this is another impulse on XAUUSD. Now, as the market in a trend where it's approaching that resistance line, if you look at the 4 hour, you can see this is where this is. If you guys look at it, you can see this is a trend line here, an important support level, and from the support here, okay, there is a bounce and then pullback, and then another bounce and then pullback, and another bounce and then pullback. Okay, so we can see the market is trending, creating series of higher high and higher low, which is in an uptrend. And in this uptrend, this is a support level. What we can expect is for this price to break below to this liquidity zone, and then with that liquidity zone, the market, you can see, has crossed that low and then to move back to the upside to create a new higher high. So this is where the support level, a bounce, and then this is a important level here. So therefore, if you guys look at it, you can see this is an important support, and after a break of this low, the market is grabbing liquidity and then potentially bouncing back to the upside to create a new higher high. So looking at the 15 minutes perspective on XAUUSD, we can see that from this lower time frame, there is a breakout, and with that breakout, this is a support level. All right, so you can see this is a structure formation, and with that structure formation, we might see that the market is moving again back to the upside, and this is the bullish market structure here. Okay, so with that bullish market structure, this is a support level here. From that support, what I think that the price may retest and then to move back up. And in this situation, from this support level here, there is a bounce. Want to see that the market is with that support here. Okay, support here, it grabbed that massive amount of liquidity, and from this zone we can now expect for the price to potentially to break to the upside to create a new higher high. Now, with that in mind, okay, so if we look at here, support here, as this is a break of a structure here and then immediate bounce with that break of a structure, what I think that the price might come back here to the support and then to continue to rise to the upside. We'll see how far it might be going, and based on that, we will be looking for entry opportunity. In the meantime, guys, if you're enjoying the live session, make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Hello guys, so yeah, apology for the a little bit slow break. So okay, now XAUUSD, we can see that in that area, this is where there is a bounce from this level, and with that bounce we can see that this is a pretty strong bounce here, and with that bounce we can see the market coming to the support level here, and this is a support here, important to support, and from that support we can see the market coming to that level. Now if we look at the overall picture from the intraday perspective here, from the 1 hour, if we look at, you can see that this is a pretty strongly bull market. From the bigger picture perspective, it's a bull market. If you look at the daily chart, you can see this is a bull market, and in that bull market, starting from here, okay, so this is an impulse followed by this correction, and we can see another impulse followed by this correction, and we can see that this is another impulse, and with that impulse, what we can see that the market, this is where an important support from the daily perspective here, and with that support from the daily, as the market crossed that low, rejected to the upside from the 4 hour and the lower time frame, we can see the market is what I think that rearranging for either in a sideways movement or a bounce. So looking at the again 4 hour perspective, this is where an inverted head and shoulder, strong breakout, pullback, another breakout, deeper pullback, the market expecting it to trend in that direction to create a new higher high. So looking at the lower time frame, looking at the 15 minutes perspective on XAUUSD, as it is now again in a pullback. So for any entry, if we look at the 1 minute chart to see potential entry, this is where also we saw there was an inverted head and shoulder in that area, and with that inverted head and shoulder, okay, so this is where the inverted head and shoulder, and what we can expect here for the market to melt to that level here and then to revert back up again to create a new higher high. So again, coming to the 4 hour and the 1 hour chart to see how the market might be doing, a very strong bounce, pullback, and lower time frame price action from the 15 minutes perspective. Here is this is where a bounce, and with this drop here that we can see on the lower time frame, okay, so with this lower time frame drop on XAUUSD can give us potential entry opportunity. Let's look at, first of all, see where the market is trying to be heading. We can see some short-term downside here, and in that short-term downward pressure, okay, so now with that in mind, if you guys look at it, you can see lower time frame price action trending with a very stronger momentum here as well. Now let's look at 5 minutes and the lower time frame and the 1 minute chart. Okay, so lower time frame, we can see some drop here, and with this drop, this is where the market is heading to that level where there is a liquidity, and as the price moves from liquidity to liquidity, we can expect a drop and then potential rejection to the upside. Daily chart here, If you guys look at, you can see the daily price action. Let me delete this line here. Today's low is here, and I would like to keep a line on the today's low. And if the market is retesting the today's low, as it's a very strong uptrend, we can expect a bounce here. Okay, so from today's low, and with that bounce, we can expect for the market to retest and continue to rise again to create a new higher high. So looking at the 1 minute chart for this market, here is this is where an important resistance line here, which is turning support here. Okay, so a big drop and then to the resistance. Turning support. (30-minute chart, lower time frame, 15 minutes here as well. And with that in mind, this is a move, deeper pullback. Right, so 1 minute chart, a big drop here. There's a gap open, and with that gap open, we can expect a movement here with the gap open, and therefore would like to see the market is coming here potentially to this support level. This is the 5 minutes perspective on XAU USD. With that 5 minutes price action, we can see a bounce here, and therefore from that bounce, want to see the price is having a potential rejection to the upside. Okay, so let's wait to see that. If you look at the weekly, we can see that a pretty strong bull market from the weekly perspective here. And with that strongly bull market, from the 1 minute, again the market trend is down here. Okay, so with that downtrend, from the lower time frame, it's in a downtrend. Okay, so from here, a drop, pullback, another drop, deeper pullback. The market is, if you guys look at it, you can see creating series of lower high and lower low. And yeah, let's find out exact potential trading opportunity in this market. 30 minutes chart and 15 minutes. If I had a very strong rejection, I would look to go long, but at the moment, what I think that it might just move a little in a sideways, so we just need to be a little bit more patient here. Patience is key, guys. That patience is key in trading, so make sure you always be patient when you are opening position. And I think that I'm seen or heard, but at the moment, this is what it is. Thank you. And calendar, looking at coming up later today, CAD and dollar news coming up. So unemployment claim coming on dollar, and also President Trump will speak. So there might be increased volatility on dollar pairs. So Euro USD, GBP USD. Okay, so GBP USD, Euro USD. This is where a head, left shoulder, and the right shoulder, head and shoulder. And with that head and shoulder formation, we can see that forming series of lower high. Okay, so with this head and shoulder formation, euro dollar, if we look at the daily, we can see that from this daily price action, this is where there is a resistance line. And looking at the 4 hour on euro USD, a head and the left shoulder and the right shoulder formation, head and shoulder. Therefore, expecting for the market to continue to drop here to this support level. And with that support level retest on euro dollar from the lower time frame here, 4 hour perspective, a head and shoulder, expecting for the market to come back here to the support level. Euro dollar, we might see short-term trend change. What I think, if you look at it, you can see this is the daily price action. There's a daily bearish engulfer, and the long-term trend from the daily, we can see that this drop, and 4 hour, we can see that also it's a head, left shoulder, right shoulder. And okay, so here we can see that the market, after forming this head and shoulder from the 4 hour, after forming this head and shoulder, we could see the price is coming back to this support level, which is an important level of support here. For us to enter, because it's a downtrend here at the moment, and this is a very important liquidity zone here. We have seen that bounce from this level. As this market again coming back, we might see exceed to this point. If you look at it, you can see 4 hour head and shoulder. Head and shoulder will never guarantee a change of trend. This is also a very important, that point, guys. Keep in mind that pattern is very important, but at the same time, a head and shoulder, especially in the beginning, traders more often think of, buying, selling based on head and shoulder, based on double top, double bottom, but head and shoulder is valuable or essential when it forms in an important area of value. I hope that you guys understood it, right? So let me give you an example of what I'm going to tell you. So for example, let's say a market trend, right? So we know that a trend will never change will never means that nothing never or certain in trading, but probability. So more often you'll see that a trend will not change without, or more often you'll see that a trend will change with a reversal pattern formation. So it can be a head and shoulder, right? So like that, forming this head and then trending, right? This is a typical change of trend. Now, personally, I try to avoid this kind of head and shoulder, this kind of change of trend. Can anyone, I discussed before, so let me see if any trader can agree or disagree with that. In what situation head and shoulder is more convenient to trade rather than this? Can you make a guess, guys? When we will be using the head and shoulder, that's the key, right? Which is very important to look at. Into that update. I hope that the chat is being updated. If you guys can hear me and see that everything, that make sure you give a thumbs up. and also subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet. Press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I am posting every day. Let's look at that. Thank you. Okay, so here is this is where, if you guys look at it, you can see this is the 4-hour time frame here, and from this support level there is a strong breakout and then coming for a pullback, right? So that's where the opportunity may come to enter. Okay, so let me see how many answers come out. Thank you very much. No sound. Thank you very much, appreciate it. It's creating higher low on trend continuation. Mahmoud Kamal, yeah, that's the correct answer. Okay, so on trend continuation. So head and shoulder is essential when it serves the purpose of the trend. Okay, now that means that when a head and shoulder is formed to move in the direction of the major trend. Another way, when we see the market break from the structure and then form a head and shoulder to revert back in the major direction of the trend, that's where a head and shoulder is essential or an important price action confirmation for any entry opportunity. I hope that you guys understood it. You found value in it as well. And that's the key. That's the key of understanding the structure or understanding a pattern in the market. All right, cool. Let's look at XAUSD. We can see that this is a resistance here, which is turning support here, and with that resistance turn support, 15 minutes perspective here, we can see that this is from this level there is a drop to the support level, and with that drop, okay, so you can see this is a support XAUSD, and you can see from this resistance line the market is approaching that support level, expecting to have an upside bias. 4-hour perspective here, we can see that this is from the support level a potential bounce here, and we can see that this is where a big drop in that support potentially. This drop is essential because if we see the complete red drop to that support, we can look for entry. Because if you guys see that there is a complete breakout and immediate rejection with the same impulse could be a sign of further bounce here. Right, so it's a 4-hour, the price almost on the support level, and it's the previous, this is the current session's low here, the marker on the support. Lower time frame price action here is on the level, and with that support retest, 5 minutes also, the market is coming to that level. It's on the liquidity zone here, and okay, so this is where a big drop in that level where the price is, you can see this is an important level of resistance here, which is turning support here, and this is also an order block from that level. If you look at the 1 minute, you can see that this is where massive drop. Here is 50p almost nearly, and okay, so this is the 5-minute chart with this drop to that support level. Coming to that level here, which is an important level of resistance, turn support. And as you can see from this level here, there is a strong breakout. Okay, so with that drop, with a strong breakout, expecting for the market to potentially bounce back up and then to create a higher high. I hope that guys, you're enjoying the live session. Absolutely appreciate your support. I see the likes is almost 1/3 of the view. First of all, guys, if you are enjoying, don't hesitate to like this stream. That also YouTube algorithm likes it. Chaska, don't forget like and subscribe. Welcome. Thank you for your call to action. Dollar yen, please. Tomorrow we have BOJ. Yeah. So I have also posted an analysis about dollar yen and GBP JPY. Tomorrow there is a BOJ. So let's quickly look at on GBP JPY and dollar yen as well, and come back to XAUUSD. This is an analysis on dollar yen. We can see dollar yen daily chart. First of all, there is a bounce here, and today's candle is a very narrow doji, and I think that we might see some sideways movement until the BOJ, and then it may try to grab more liquidity as it is struggling to drop. I think we might see some kind of liquidity grab and then could continue to drop again or bounce back up. So how the daily candle is closing will determine. At the moment on dollar yen, the bias is short-term bearish, but it might change. Okay, so here is, you can see this is a support which is turning resistance here. If you look at the daily, you can see this is where, from the 4-hour also the same pattern. And with this one here, okay, so with this movement and that pullback, and we can see the market here also showing the same pattern in the same direction. So looking at the 1-hour chart here, we can see from this support here a big bounce pullback, and the market potentially moving in a sideways. Okay, so dollar yen, we see that slightly sideways market. GBP JPY, I think we might see with the BUJ, GJ might get more volatile than dollar yen. For me, GJ is currently in an important area of value. So let's find out what's happening with GBP JPY. Okay, before we go to the GBP JPY, I would like to come back to XAUUSD, as this market again has another wave of drop. So let's find out. We might find potential entry. And I don't want to miss a good entry, though we miss sometime. But here is, you can see this is where 5 minutes perspective on GBP JPY XAUUSD. And from this level here, there is a big drop in that level. And with that drop, the market is coming here to this support level. And here is, we can see the market is coming to that in this zone here. Okay, so here is an important support, which is the resistance, turn support, breaking below, and here is coming to that zone. Okay, so from this level here, you know, massive rejection to the downside, and Okay, getting some rejection here. Coming below here to the support level, and okay, so we see some drop in that direction here, and with the drop, what we can expect as this market is coming back below this liquidity zone. This is a massive drop. What we can expect for this price to have a rejection to the upside to create a new higher high. Therefore, a big drop to that support level. Okay. Will you be looking to see any trend change, or we can look for that entry? Let's find out. This is where 30 minutes price action from this level. This is a massive drop to that support level. As this is a big drop, we might see that the price coming back to that support and then potentially moving back up again. This is the 1 minute chart. From this level, this is a potential drop. Okay, so in that area here, we can see from this resistance coming down here. Okay, so here is what we can see, the market coming in that zone. From this level, big drop to that support. 1 minute chart, a bearish engulfer. Yeah, so here we might see further continuation. I think it might try to test this 4-hour support level, and with that 4-hour support retest, potentially it might be coming to that 20 EMA retest. From this level, there is a rejection to that support, as this is an uptrend. Yeah, we might see some further bearish pattern here to that support level, and from that zone we can expect for the price to revert back again, potentially to the upside. From the zone, pretty strong drop here. This kind of drop is essential, because if you guys look at it, you can see that when the market when the market, let's say, trending, right, and then suddenly a break from the trend with a higher ATR, with a bigger momentum, that's where you could see that the market is in an important level. Okay, and okay, so here is from this support here, coming to the level. Okay, and with the drop, 1 minute chart, we can see the market is still trending. So here is from this resistance here, coming to that support from the 1 minute here, we can see the market potentially coming back to the support level. Therefore, from this resistance also it's still in a strong drop. 4 hour again looking at, as the market has got a rejection from this level, we could see that it's coming potentially to this here, to the 20 EMA, and after coming to the 20 EMA, after grabbing the liquidity, we could see that the market is getting a rejection to the upside. And with that rejection, what we can expect for, if we see enough rejection, this is a, if you guys look at it, you can see red on the 15 minutes. That's a sign that it's a bigger move, and if the price is directly coming to hit that level with that momentum, we might see a potential reversal here. Good evening. Thank you very much. Please, can you explain what is COT data? COT data is commitment of traders. Okay, so COT data is how many positions or volume institution closing in the market or putting in place, which is COT data. So for example, so today is, I guess, Thursday. Yeah, sometimes I forget that date. So today is Thursday, right? So COT data might tell you from last Thursday till, you know, Wednesday, okay, throughout the week, on, if it is on, let's say, euro dollar, so how many positions, okay, euro, or how much volume institutional bought, invested on euro, and how much on dollar. So it will give you an idea of bullish or bearish. But as we trade on the lower time frame, which will not never give you an accurate information or the statistics of the real volume in the market. Why? Because very simple, market is fully reactive. Okay, so you see that here, for example, this is where 2740 level, right? In the 15-minute chart, it's a support level. Now, if you go to the 1 minute, what do you see? How the market will react here to this level will determine either will go or you know, will buy or sell. As an example, if I give you two possible scenarios, for example, a candle has come here like that, okay, and then from this level, okay, so this, it has gone back up to this like that, and then closed above like this. Okay, so in that scenario, if this is the happen, if this happens, I would look to go long here in that situation. Might go long here, putting the stop loss here, TP target to this level here, okay, at least. But if we see that, let's say instead of this candle, it formed this kind of price action. Candle has gone up, and then another one red formed like that, and then narrow doji, another one like this with a long wick at the top. So let's say another narrow doji, and then another red bearish candle with a liquidity grab, 20 EM across like that, 10 EM across like that. In that case, I'm gonna sell here. You see, the same zone in two situations, I will be taking two decision based on how the price action is reacting to that key level. And COT data will never give you this information. And that's why the professional trader always rely on price action. Price action, market structure, and liquidity are three fundamental blocks or building blocks of a market. Like the three fundamental building blocks, or to understand the universe, which is a human being also part of the universe, isn't it? So if you want to know the secret of the universe, then there are only three ways you can know: by understanding energy, frequency, and vibration. Because if you break down everything, whatever you see all around you, there is only what, everything is what we see as solid, okay? And we think that, we believe that this is what it is, isn't it? We see a table, a beautiful light, and the sky, star, tree, and these are forms, right? And we think that this is what it is. Sometimes we take a big pride on that. That's good. But if you break them down into smaller pieces, what's gonna get? Atoms, first molecule, and then atom, and then nucleus. Break it down, then what are you gonna get? Quartz, naki. That's what it is, isn't it? So once you see that, once you break that down, that's where you go to the quantum level, right? So nothingness, or the void, or where there is only vibration, right? And with that vibration, everything is interconnected, right? So that's why it's nothing to be think of. This is what it is. So, and that's the whole universe, everything, okay? So from the macrocosm to the microcosm, galaxy, which is a mirror of human brain. So if you take a very clear picture of the human brain, you will find a galaxy in it. So that's what it is, right? So one is macro, the other one is micro. And go to the subatomic level, also you can find the same thing. So which is another way of this, right? So you'll see more often in my analysis. This is what it is, right? So keep repeating and repeating and repeating and repeating, and to the infinity. So therefore, this is the secret of the universe, right? Energy cannot be destroyed or created. It's all constant and infinite. And once you break them down, okay, so it's all about how it is vibrating. And all the experience that you are craving for is already there. The only thing that you need to make sure that you tune into that frequency where the desire of your object exists in abundance. So how do you do that? Make sure you give a thumbs up and also subscribe to the channel. If you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you are not missing. I see the likes is going up, so I want to see that it's on 40 so that we can focus on finding. You can see the market almost created the same kind of structure in that area. Okay, so we might see further local downside here potentially to the support level. Okay, so here is this is where from this level. Okay, now coming to that support level again, expecting to that to drop to that level, 5 minutes perspective, creating series of lower high. Okay, from this level be pretty strong drop to that support level, and here is coming to that. Okay, big drop, and with the drop expecting for the market to come back here, grab the liquidity, and then potentially bounce back up. We'll be waiting for the market to show a reaction here. If we see enough confirmation, at the moment I will be biased on going long potentially after a retest here, as for our time frame, quite a few sessions narrow red dodgy formation coming to that level here, to the support level. And with that in mind, what we can see that the price is, if you look at it, you can see this is an important liquidity zone. That's where waiting for the market to come back here to the support level. One minute chart. All right, so let's see a dodgy formation from this level, potentially a bounce here. Be looking at to see okay, so from here coming to the support level, and this is where it's coming to that, and I would like to see that breaking below this level here. So with this with the drop as from this support level, we might see the price is potentially moving back up. 5 minutes perspective here, we can see the market is showing pretty strong price action. We'll be looking to see where it is heading. If we see that proper price action confirmation, we can look for potential bounce. Let's see. Okay, so this is where the market, whenever crossing, creating, getting a rejection here, and with that rejection, it's in a little sideways at the moment. We'll be waiting for that to happen. How to use it for gold? Is it beneficial? Thank you. What do you think of gold? So okay, so yeah, so same thing as XAUSD is, so anything happening with dollar is also impacting the gold. So you can see it's traded against dollar. Okay, so here we can see the market is bouncing back to the upside, and if you guys look at it, you can see from this level, after this doji formation with a stronger momentum potentially, so still not fully prepared, but I think that for a bigger bounce. And looking at the lower time frame on the 1 minute chart, okay, so this is where this is a resistance, which is support here from this level. Okay, so we can see that there is a doji formation, expecting a potential bounce here. We can see series of higher low from this level, expecting an upside here. And you can see this is a support we can expect for this market to, which is moving in a kind of sideways, but at the moment we can see the market is this is where pretty strong drop, and 5 minutes time frame, if you guys look at it, you can see it's approaching that level here. Okay, we can see the market is here it is coming down to that support level, lower time frame. So 5 minutes price action, a bearish candle formation, Now how this 5 minutes candle will close also will determine potential entry. This is a head, left shoulder and the right shoulder, and with this head and shoulder let's see that on the lower time frame, 30 minutes, 15 minutes perspective and the 1 minute chart, where after this doji having a bounce, from this doji formation we could see that having a bounce. Alright, so there is a rejection here again on the lower time frame. It's in a completed. If you guys look at just a couple of minutes ago, we discussed about this kind of price action. I think that's what replicated. That's pretty interesting. Now, as there is a head and shoulder formation here. Okay, let's see where it might be heading. 38 level. 30 minutes, 1 minute. Okay, so here I will be opening sell position on XAUUSD for this potential short-term move to the downside to this 4-hour 20 EMA. And again, as I mentioned, key is risk management. So I will be here 39 pip stop loss on this trade. We see some bounce, so that bounce might give us some room. So I will be extending my stop loss location here for potentially better entry. So we can see that in this area I am opening a sell position on XAUUSD. We on stop loss here at 2748.26 and take profit target at here on this one at 2738.63, 2738.63. Tight stop loss and expecting a selling pressure. Let's see, anything can happen, so risk management is key. So the exact entry that I have opened the sell position is 2743.80. So 2743.80 and stop loss at 2748.26. TP target at 2738.634. That's where open position on XAUUSD for this potential bearish pressure. Okay, so and also we will be closing the trade as soon as we see some good move. This is first trade for the day, and it's a buy market, expecting for the market to trend in the direction to the support level. As if we look at the higher time frame here in this like 1 hour and 4 hour, the market is still bearish, and here we can see these multiple liquidity gap. So it's a buy market trade, so patience is key, as I mentioned before, which is very important to look at. If you guys really love trading, make sure you not taking a big risk but staying looking at the bigger picture, guys. This is the key. This is the secret of everything. Okay, look at the bigger picture. How do you look at the bigger picture? Sometimes some imagination is sometimes helpful. A very important exercise that can be, if you are not sure how to look at the bigger picture, so look at the bird's eye view. Okay, imagine that you are at the top of the sky and looking at around on the earth's surface. So what do you see? The tallest building that looks like the biggest one look like a tiny ant, and that's how you can look at the bigger picture to understand that actually nothing matters much, but the most important part is to understand that we need to know exactly what we want to experience rather than looking at a lot of things. So from that point of view, as a trader, what do you want to experience? A good life, right? So how do you do that? By becoming what you want to become. There are two things. One is doing, the other one is being. How do you become? Okay, so being is more important than doing, and when you be, then you can act from the place of being, and that coming to where the best outcome comes when you understand that how to become. Now at the moment here expecting to break this support, I think can happen. We'll be waiting for a potential break, but unless there are more liquidity hunger. 30 minutes. Now the primary reason the trade was open is, if you look at the 4 hour here, you can see this is a 4 hour 20 EMA here, and what I think that this market, even if it goes there for retest, we could see that it's coming to that 4 hour 20 EMA. That's what I'm expecting in that market. So with that in mind, we can see the market is here is, you can see this is a narrow doji formation. Okay, so expecting for the price to come here to the support level. Now that doji is a rejection here. Thank you. Okay, so the structure is potentially likely to break in that direction. Okay, so you see some movement in that direction. Bearish price action formation, wanting to see that it's trending to this support level to create a new lower low. We need some music. Here is the bearish price action, expecting for the market to trend in the direction to create a new lower low. Okay, I don't want to see a rejection here. Bearish and golfer formation. Okay, so far in our favor. So getting into some profit zone here. We'll be waiting to see gain some pay for the day as well. Trade started back to back to winner. Let's see this one giving us some gain here for today. You're at 2740.98 to that level. And yeah, let's make it happen. And guys, make sure that you give a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel if you haven't done yet, press the notification bell so that you are not missing any of the content that I'm posting every single day. Bearish price action here, and in that zone you can see the market started to drop here to that support level. I want to see that it's coming to that, crossing that level, and you know, we are around 29 pip up on this trade. And very interestingly, when the price was here, this is what we were discussing, isn't it? That if the market form this kind of structure, will be selling. And this is what happened. Do you need anything else, guys? You don't need price action. Price action confirmation is the key, okay, with liquidity grab. understanding the trend will give you a big edge in the market. Trend is your friend as long as you are trading, right? So let's keep trading and make the trend our friend so that we can trade with the trend. I'm going out with this trade now. It just has broken the support. It may drop, may go up. So I'm out with the trade with the profit. So out with the running profit. So again, on this trade, nearly to 35 pip around. So let's keep adding to the winner. And that's how it is. Let's keep learning and growing. So now from here, either we could see another rejection, or we might see further drop here. Let's look at that to find out what kind of opportunity we might have later. So finding another opportunity is also very important to look at. You guys enjoyed the trade, so I will request a feedback. Amal, can the drop happen because of the news coming later? Yep, drop can happen because of anything. Okay, because of bottomless pit also there can be drop. So the most important part here on XAUUSD is, if you guys look at, you can see that looking at this is where as there is a news coming today, the market gonna be very, very volatile, right? So if you guys look at, you can see that the market is sometime very volatile, and during that volatile period, the market this is what I love to trade, especially when the market in a very volatile situation. And in that situation, if you guys look at it, you can see that as the market, for example, in a strong trend, and then there is a high impact news, so it's good to trade because it start to flow in the direction of the trend, which is very important to look at. Now, so you can see that from this support here, okay, so looking at here, this is a support level. Looking at the 1 minute chart, from this support, you can see the market trying to bounce back up. We'll be looking to see if further opportunity coming up. And in the meantime, I strongly believe that, guys, you enjoyed this trade. I would like to see how many traders enjoyed the trade, learn from it, which is very important. And this is the key in this academy, is to help the retail traders who are passionate to learn and grow. And more information you can find in the website www.forextradingwizard.com. We are committed to help every traders coming across. So if you are passionate about trading, this is the channel that you can find everything in the best way possible. Make sure you stick to the channel, learn and grow. And also there is a lot of free content available in the channel. You guys can watch them. Go to the channel, subscribe to the channel, watch them. That's a halfway, and the rest of the halfway you can come to the, if you guys are passionate, thinking about the long-term growth as a trader, then I would highly appreciate check out the website. You can find link below this video, where also you will be learning the best strategy that I am trading, along with all the tools that we have in the academy to become a consistently profitable trader. So I hope that you enjoyed. We are almost at the end of the session. I'll see you very soon again, trading live together. Tomorrow coming up, weekend and massive day coming up. As tonight there will be news. I will be also looking at the market, any trade also I will be sharing to the community as well. So If you guys are there also, you'll see there. Thank you very much, and see you again very soon trading live together. Until that, stay well, stay happy.